Hello, Visionaries, and welcome back. I am Leonidas, and this is a bird. This is a bird. Welcome back. Season 2, Episode 2 of Nuclearis. If you saw my last episode, Episode 1 of Season 2, you saw that I chopped this whole recording session in half. I picked a spot about at the midway point, and I went in and went snip and just broke the two pieces apart. Episode 1 was the first half. This is the second half. So I'm recording this intro after the fact. And when originally recording this, you have to remember that I had not planned to break it up. So this video, this episode, will begin at the exact spot the other one stopped. If you could somehow put the two together, it would be one continuous shot. So that's where we are. If you remember in the previous episode, we did all of our purchasing and started filling. A few extra things like getting AO as batteries and getting control rods installed, making some notes and checking on things. But that's where we left off. And so now we're going to pick up and we're going to finish filling, priming pumps, getting everything ready to start the plant. So, and what does the bird have to do with anything? Nothing. Just something neat to look at while I talk. Without further ado, here we go. I don't actually have a checklist for all this. I suppose I could have made one. If someone needs one, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and go back and make one. Add it to my checklist sheet that I already have, my Google Doc that I provided for people. But you'll notice the pressurizer fills itself right away. The core vessel fills up pretty quickly. This is getting close to doing its thing. We need to stop it at 50% because we cannot open the hatches if the hatches are covered with water. But we can't even see them coming up yet. So we'll watch these for a quick second. It's kind of boring, nothing exciting. How far out is our... what time does this say? Day 1004. Okay, so it still has about an hour. It takes about 2 hours from when you request it to show up. So we'll fill it, and then we'll send it on its way. We'll get the next one to come in, and bada bing, bada boom. So, recapping. We'll go single speed for this. I don't want to forget about these. Oh, we're already too full. Aren't we? The nice thing is that this doesn't spool down like it used to. It just shuts off. Yeah, we're too far. Darn it. All right. Plus those got pretty low anyway. So we'll turn off our feed water pump. And we're actually going to go remove. We'll pull some of this water out. It'll kind of double fill this one. Yeah, see, I wasn't paying attention. So what we've done is we purchased everything we needed to get the plant up and running. You need a backup generator set in case we lose commercial power. That's kind of an important one. So that's what that is. It runs off of fuel. You can get that fuel through the fuel cans. I find that to be less expensive and faster than filling the reserve fuel and doing it that way. I would use this as an emergency backup before I would use the fuel cans first. And then use this in case we run out of fuel cans and they can't be delivered because of weather and all that. Actually, we should turn all those on. Well, yep. Oh, why is that? Oh, that's just the background. Okay. Sure. Save. Whoa, my screen jumped. Or, yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we'll let those keep doing their thing. Are you below 50? Can we see the hatches yet? Service compliance. Oh, well, it's 0. Okay, so they are uncovered, so we'll stop that there. We'll just go off. Let it continue to do its thing. Let that fill, let this fill. It doesn't matter if this gets too full, quote unquote, because there is no too full. It has infinite space. But anyway, all right, now getting back to it. When we went to the marketplace, we purchased a generator set in case we lose emergency power, and we don't have to, the batteries will run certain things, not everything. Also, I just noticed that I turned on the rain, the weather consequences, and I can hear it raining. Nice. That may have actually already been there. I just didn't hear it. And it won't usually give you... It won't matter. It doesn't hurt anything that it's raining unless you have deliveries coming, which... Yeah. So I don't know if this guy's actually going to arrive or not. But this is because of the weather consequences. Anyhow, back to our story. Genset. Emergency backup power. Circulation pumps. We need one... There's a couple that we need for the whole facility. And that is this guy right here. Well, we just need one. It's in the D loop. Or, sorry, the third loop, it's the D pump. It's this guy right here. And all three loops use that same pump. So that's kind of a one-time purchase. For every loop that you install, you need 2 more of the circulation pumps. You need the primary, which is in this room here, and then you need the secondary, which is one of these 3, which we purchased. The next thing that we did was we got all our freight pumps. These 2 freight pumps are the ones inside the room. Oh, yeah. Let's actually just pay that real quick. Bank invoices, service invoices, automatically pay it. Yep, 44 prestige points. Oh, it went up. It used to be 10. Oh, they're gouging it these days. There's a pump right there. You can't see it. Well, I guess you kind of can through the fence, and another one right back there. Those are the 2 that it's referring to. And what those are the pumps that pull from this tank into the core, and from this tank into the core pool, the external core pool. So that's what those first 2 freight pumps are. We need those. That's a one-time purchase. You can't do this without it. There's no manual way to fill those. You have to have pumps. Next, you have this freight pump condenser. Condenser freight pump. That should be backward. That's one that, well, fills the condenser with water. It's the only freight pump in that room. These guys do their own thing. This one is what takes the boron from our boron tank up here into the core. The boron filter pump is what takes water from the core, runs it through the filter, and sends it back as clean water in case we wanted to get rid of some of the boron. The cleaning pump is what we use to pull from... Actually, that thing's black. It's not supposed to be orange. In real life, it's black. I just noticed that. But the white sodium hydroxide and the water through the ion filter to clean it, that's what this pump does. This one and this one are actually kind of optional if you needed to save money. But eventually, especially if you need to filter out boron later, you'll need them. But I just got them just because. These ones are important. The freight pump tank truck. This is, you got to remember that our plant's up here, and this is kind of looking at our plant. Our plant would be up at the top here. So this is actually on that second level. Remember how we went and looked? We went through the hobbit door in the chemical room, and I said, "Oh, this pump's missing to pull from the tank from the truck." That's what this is. After it's connected, it pumps it into. It pumps the fuel, the boron, or the sodium hydroxide, depending on which truck you have. The internal and external reservoirs we know about. This one is the one that pulls water from the world into our external reservoir, and this is the pump that takes it from the external reservoir to the internal. Why we have the extra step, I actually don't know, but this is what I'm talking about. Whoa, right here. I guess it kind of makes sense, but what if we cut out these 2 and just had, or I guess these 2, right? Where you just turn this on and it just pumps water into wherever. I guess it's good to have a reserve. Anyway, but that's what those 2 pumps on the external. So external. Can we demonstrate it here? No, I don't think we have it. It would be, well, this one, external. Oh yeah, because it says right there, external pump. And I don't think our truck's there, is it? Let's flip on our camera. And I need, which one is it? Provider access. Yep, no truck. Okay. Oh, good. That's done. All right, let's open our, isolate our fuel. And then we should get the green light here. Yep. Oh, the letters are off. That's from the font change. Open the hatch. Okay. And then now we can load our fuel with... Whoa! Did you see how it like came out of the... It's like coming out of the console. That's kind of goofy. What were we gonna do? Operational tasks. Install fuel. And fuel. Yes. Okay. Oh, I should turn off these. These are probably really full. That one's really full. That one we can turn off. So let's turn off. Oh, that's one of the M valves. I can't really turn it off. Unless I run out there and do it. Yeah. Sure, why not? Okay, so we're gonna run out now and turn off, oh, those manual valves that I turned back here. There's the two of them right there. 1 and 2. Those are, wow, did you hear that thunk? It like dropped it. We will close that hatch now. And we are not going to load the fuel. That's why we keep it in shutdown mode. It won't let us. Let's go close. Oh, I always forget which one it is. Close the M external core. 2. We're going to close M2 because it's full enough. Take my word for it. Da-da-da. Triple speed does help pumps fill up faster. Time warping does not. Why? I don't know. Sorry, my mouse drifts because my mouse pad is slanted for ergonomic reasons. So if I ever let go of it, like to scratch my nose or something, it does that. So we get 1, 2 off. Yeah. Okay, no more filling of the tank. It does not increase. Oh, good. It does not increase. The truck is always late, by the way. Usually 15 minutes. I shouldn't say always. It's often late. I think it was corrected to help it arrive more on time, but it's usually late. Anyway, what was I saying? M2 valve, load something. I don't know. I don't remember. Do we see the truck? Nope. Okay, so that is, oh, if we look over here, this is red now, so that is not filling up. And this guy, sure, you can keep filling. We can turn both of these on because the hatch is closed. And I need to finish filling up my core. So we'll let both of those go. And, oh, the triple speed and the time warp. I don't know. It has to do with the programming and collision stuff. And, yeah, I don't understand it all. The condenser, we can start filling the condenser. We should have done that. Condenser pump, turn that one on. That one is a direct fill. Is it depicted here? No. Is it depicted anywhere? Might be over here. Yeah, there it is. Pump to condenser. So that one we probably should have been doing a while ago because it takes a lot of water. So now we're going to go triple speed. Oh, there's our truck. Hello, truck. Let's raise the barrier. He should just come right on through. I did it already. I guess he stops anyway. And then if we look at... Which one would this be? Car room inside. Oh, loading station. That would be 11. Ta-da. And now, if we go connect this truck. Okay. See how it's connected? Cool. And now we can flip on our pump. And it should start filling our boron tank. Boric acid reserve. Yeah, look at us go. It should go faster than this. Oh man, that's going to take forever. No way. Okay, well that's slow. I kind of forgot about these. You can burn out your pumps by leaving them on too long. So, okay, we are there. So let's shut off our feed water pump. We probably went over that 2350 we were looking for. Oh yeah, we went way over it. We're gonna have to drain it off, I think. Yeah, we will. And this guy's getting pretty close. It doesn't, again, it doesn't matter. This has infinite space, so it doesn't really matter what this gets up to. This is continuing to fill because of I have the internal pump on. This is just kind of a backup, so it doesn't really matter when we shut it off. How far did we go? Oh, that's not bad. We'll leave it there. That's not too bad. This one we will let go a little further. And remember now, with the new changes, I forget which patch. Instead of winding down like the other one did, how we turned it off and it took a while for the pump to stop, this one's instant. Similar to the secondary pump, which is not intentional. And... well, actually what we can do while we're doing this is... we need to prime our primary pump. So we're going to turn it on. So it just mirrors that 3 and that 2 off to the side. This one's centered and those ones are... see, I don't like the changes. Give me my fonts back, man. I don't like it. Let's turn it to... let's just go 5. Something nice and simple. The reactor core coolant has started to circulate. Beat you to it, computer lady. Well, I guess I should check on this. Not burn anything out. Now we're good. What about over here? Oh, we got a ways to go on this guy. We could also, while we're doing that, fill this guy. Now I'm doing too many things at once. So, use caution. Because there's a lot of things I'm watching. Like, this guy's getting close. This guy's going down, which is, we don't really care. We'll just fill it back up later. This one we're going to want to shut off. We need to shut off our internal primary pump here shortly. And, oh, are we going to have enough? Oh my goodness. We are not. Whoa. How about that? I was just barely too short. Okay, and we ran it dry, so it probably took a little damage. So I guess I should have left my M2 pump open. I didn't, you can do it with, I mean, there's nothing wrong with leaving it open. I just didn't need to. We will know, so the reason I'm priming this is because we need to get all this water throughout all the pipes. And by doing it now, it's ready to go for when I kick on the, well, when we start the core. If I'm trying to turn them on for the first time without them being primed, nothing's going to happen. And this is just going to get really hot. None of the hot water is going to make it down there because I haven't put any of the water through the pipes yet. So we're kind of getting ahead of the game in doing this. I will know that it's fully primed when this number stops going down. Because again, the primary pump takes from the core and, well, sends it through all the pipes, but it's a pretty long network relatively. This still has not even, yeah, see, we're showing that there's it's being extracted, but it hasn't yet reached the, what's that thing called? Steam generator, yeah. And, wait, is that going up or down? Oh, it's going up. Okay, that's fine. Has it stopped yet? Nope, still priming. So I could actually increase that a little bit. Because there is no overfilling that one per se. Internal, I guess that's fine. Actually, no, let's do this. Watch. Here's what we're going to do. While that's running, yeah, watch this. Okay, we're going to run out. We're going to swap our M3 and M2 valves because I don't need any more in the core, external core tank. The tank that feeds the core itself is at about, it's in the yellow. I think it was at 75,000 liters. I think that's fine. And what I'll do is I will open this up for a few seconds, leave the pump running, and, oh, actually, I don't even need to close it. I don't want to close it all the way. I should have switched those first. Oh no, I just did it right. Open this up, close that one up, so that we are filling the tank bit a little bit more for the core coolant tank. Remember how I missed it by, what, 1 point something, or 1 point something percent? That's just going to annoy me. I wanted 100, so I'm letting it fill for a little bit, and we'll just leave it open. Next time I'm down there, I can turn it off. Not that big of a deal. I'll need to go down to swap out the M1 valve anyway. So see, this is filling. This should be enough. So if I go load now, this will get to 100, and then I can turn it off. Very slowly. Okay, we're at 100, turn it off. And now I can turn this guy off right here. And now this will stop filling once the pump winds down. This has already stopped filling because we closed the valve. Now this is going to start filling. Have you stopped yet? Yep, there you went. Okay. So this has stopped. Cool. So this is primed. So we'll turn this to 0, and then we will turn this off so we don't accidentally start it up again later. And then we're going to try this again. Let's check our condenser. Man, these are long. Holy cow. Still have not gotten there yet. Let's... Do I want to increase that speed? No, not necessarily. Where are we at? Still not at 100% there yet. It used to be bugged. I think it only went to, was it 94, 96, 98%? I don't know if that's been resolved yet or not. But, okay, so we'll kick this one on, feed water pump, and maybe stop it at 2300. No, where did I stop it before? I don't remember. See, a checklist would be good, but here we are. So we're almost there. Speed it up a little bit. So I'm sure you all are loving watching this. Okay, we're there. So let's turn it off now. No, which one was it? Feed water pump. Okay, and this guy's still climbing nicely. Still, there we go. Finally, water has reached it. So now there's water in there. I will increase this. Let's go. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to oil those guys? I should probably go find out if these are all being damaged or not. The gen sets, when they arrive, they have fuel in them. I'm hoping the same concept applies to the pumps. And they're all pre-oiled. But I guess I'm about to find out. And while I'm here, I suppose I can close off this valve since I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to need to do the M1 valve shortly in the chemical room. So we're going to remember, I think this is the closest pump check. Check its oil level. Ugh, wrong floor. Go up higher. There we are. Okay. And sweet. Okay, so it does come pre-oiled. Excellent. Great news. Okay. Perfect. Okay, then while we're over here making our rounds, we will come in here and we will put our resistor banks in our resistor. One of the things I was considering was adding a second resistor bank so I can swap between the two, do a hot swap. I don't necessarily need to. I will later on, but we're not going to... With my method, I like to use the... what are they called? I like to use the bypass over the resistors. This bypass, I don't have to repair anything. And then we need to connect these guys. Oh, you're connected and you're... Oh, sweet. It did it for us automatically. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Yeah, if you ever need to swap these out, make sure that you come to the back and disconnect them. Even if they're not connected in the control room. Yeah, just... yeah. Be safe. People electrocute themselves and die all the time. Speaking of which, I'm going to save... Whoops, tab to save progress on 8. It used to be that the most recent save moved itself to the top. That is no longer the case. So you need to have names and numbers. And I don't, because I'm a ding-dong. No, just kidding. But also because I was doing some testing and just figured I would overwrite all those. So boron tank. Oh yeah, we are killing that. Where is it? Oh, can I not turn it off here? Oh, all right. So we are killing that pump. It's probably going to say blocked or overloaded. Oh, dry and overload. No, that's wrong. So we need to on and then off. It's, yeah, now we go. Oh. Yeah. And now he leaves. He magically turns around and he's gone. Sweet. So now we have boric acid. So now, don't forget, you need to close one valve so you can open the other. What do we want to do? Let's do fuel reserve. just pretend that this pipe is not already contaminated with boric acid. We're just going to pretend. We're going to pretend that when we turn off the pump, it magically cleans itself out. So now we need to go supplies. So let's do fuel reserve in transit. What? I have to wait till it's gone? Ugh. Alright, whatever. But it's open. Those two are closed. Phenomenal. Okay. Good stuff. If you've never seen the boron pump in action, especially at like a high rate, it's pretty wild. It's green and it fills those things like syringes and then shows it injecting and it makes a really weird noise. So, yeah. Oh, let's see, what else have we left running unattended in here? The condenser, the secondary pump. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty close. This is filling. Have you left yet? Are you gone? Can we order a new one now? Fuel? Ugh. Well, I can't. You won't let me. You're saying that he's exiting. I guess it takes some time. Okay. So, where are we at here? What do we do? Oh, no, we need a little bit more. So let's go feed water pump. Okay. Just a wee bit more. Not too much. Off again. Ugh. Oh, it's like the exact number it was last time. Okay. Sure, I'll play that game. Let's go. Open. Off. Close. Let's see how we did. Probably not very much. Less than a liter. Alright, that's fine. This guy's still filling. None of these other ones are filling. Everything else is pretty much filled. It's just gonna drive me nuts. I just want it closer to 50. We'll give it a little bit longer now. But not too long. We'll go off again. Now close. I promise. No more. Once this goes closed, I'll turn it off and leave it off. Watch, I've drained off too much. Ah, I'll take it. All right. We're gonna get this to 50,000 because that's where I like for my startups. This we'll turn off for now. I like my condenser to be at 18,000 or as close to it as I can get once this is filled. I don't need to worry about filling the other steam generators because I don't have them. And so again, all we have is another turbine installed, but we can't actually power it. So it doesn't do us any good. Everything else is pretty close to filled up. Trying to think if there's anything else that we would need. That's pretty low, but it doesn't really matter. Let's see. What else? Oh, I guess we could. Did we open the M1 valve? We did not. Could have. Wait, why are those showing? Uh-oh, that's a bug. That's a bug. Might have to report that later. But not right now. Serious business time. So this is filling, this is primed, and we probably actually don't need it at 50,000 because we've already primed it. So let's do 40,000. When the game starts us off at 50,000 liters, the pipes are not primed. So when we click it on, it's not instantly dropping into the steam generator. So I don't actually need it there. And so I think I'm going to do 40,000, and then instead of stopping it at starting it at 25, I'm going to start it at 15. Is that what I want to do? No, we're going to go, I'm going to test this out. We're going to go 30. Sorry, I'm doing math in my head. No. Yeah, 30. Hold on. Because that would be 25. So what I'm subtracting. So normally what I do is when I have 50,000 liters, I let 25,000 liters become steam. Then I kick it on. And then it takes it down to about drops another 12,000 by the time the water makes its way through the pipes and actually starts filling up the steam generator. Well, I don't have to prime it now. So that drop from when I click it on to when it starts is 13,000, but I don't need that leeway anymore. As soon as I turn it on, it's going to start receiving water immediately. So I don't need that 12,000 or 13,000 liter buffer. So I think at 38, right, that I don't need that 12,000. So I'm going to go 38. And then when the water gets down to where I want it at that 13, I'm going to kick it on and see how that does. So we'll go to 38,000 and see how we do. Everything else I think is basically ready to go. We have our boron. Can I order another truck yet? Let's see. Hey, there we go. Okay. And then, yeah, you'll see that this is kind of wiping us out money-wise here. So we'll let this guy show up. And then once that's ready, I think we're about ready to go. So doing final checks, we have resistor banks, right? If we turn it on and turn green, it should show us 90 up here. Excellent. That shows 150. Excellent. We'll turn this off. Let's see. Okay, we're still okay there. Our condenser will fill back up closer to that, getting it to that 180 that we like. And although we need it above 180 because I need 180 plus that 12 that I'm not putting in here. Normally when you start a new game, it's at 50 and 180. But I'm not taking it all the way up to 50. I'm taking it up to 38. So this actually needs to be at 192 now. Because I still need the same amount of water in the system. It's just going to be located in a different place. This I don't care about being overfilled. It doesn't really matter. This one I care more so. Hopefully that's tracking and making sense. Suction intake valve open. Yeah, that's fine. Those are okay to be open. Yeah, I think we're good there. We're good here. Everything's primed and ready to go. Don't have my fuel loaded yet because we're waiting on the checklist on that. We can change this back to 12. Let's go 1, 2, set. Well, the barrier's already open, so we should get notified. And we're getting, let's go triple speed, get close to that. Now, the nice thing about the secondary pump is that it has an instant shutoff where it normally doesn't. So I can take this up to like 37,950 and turn it off, and it will do just fine. It won't go over. So we're getting close. Unless he's updated it, of course, and I'm about to screw myself. But we'll go 37.9 and call it good. Okay, let's shut it off now. Yeah, you have to actually turn it down. Yeah, see, so... yeah, pretty darn close. It goes up slowly, and it used to wind down really slowly, and now it doesn't. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, now we went over a little bit. Okay, so that's good. So then we want to continue pulling that up to 192. So we'll turn that back on. And I think we're ready to start once we get our condenser filled. Let's do some last system checks. So we've got our fuel. It is not... hatch. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right, that's fine. Because I can open the hatch if I want to, because it's in the unloaded. It's not isolated. Pressurizer currently is full. We could heat it up now. It doesn't really make a difference. Actually, may as well. Is there any reason why I would not want to? Nope. Not that I can think of. So let's just do that now, and we're going to put it on low so we don't have to worry about it. because we have so much time. Actually, we can do medium. It shouldn't overpressurize on us. We'll start pre-pressurizing the core before we load fuel. Just save that extra step from the checklist because it just takes up time anyhow. And then I'm skipping spots there. Okay, so this is, and we got our batteries installed. They're automatically charged. This is set to manual. If I were to put this to automatic, it would kick on because it kicks on whenever we're not making electricity here at the plant. This, yeah, all of our control rods are at 100 and inserted. Fuel is not yet loaded. Core is at 2350. This is at 100%. These I don't really care about. This one, I'm probably going to forget about it, let's be honest. Condenser, just make sure we're not overfilling. We said 192, right? 192. Everything has oil in it. We will go through our checklist, but we have turbines installed. We're only going to be using loop number 3. We tested our resistor bank. We see that we're green on our power transformer. This guy is filled to 38,000 liters at what did I say, 13,000. I'm going to flip it on the secondary pump on, and it should start refilling immediately. Oh, beautiful. Went triple speed and flew right on past it, so I need to dump a bunch of that. Ay. Drain condenser valve. Here it is. Ugh, that's annoying. I went like way over. Way over. 192 is what I want. Okay, so I guess I gotta babysit this a little bit more. Ugh, look how far this has to go down. Oh wait, we're almost there, so let's shut it off now and see how much extra it takes out. Okay, we'll close that. So that's set. Our boron is filled. Water reserve we don't need right now. Sodium hydroxide we don't need right now because those only matter when we... I should flip this into off position. Stop. And stop. If we need to filter it, which... No, clean the filter. Not even filter it, just clean the filter. So, yeah, we're all good to go. Let's see where this stopped at. Oh, of course, 190. We overshot it again. Okay. I do really want to get as close to 192 as I can. Let's turn it off now. Because I think that number is pretty important for how I run my... Gosh, dang. How I run my plant. Let's give it a 5 count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how we did. Hopefully it didn't open all the way. That was 400, so let's give it a 3 count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. My mouse is moving. Oh, now I've overdone it. Done. Call it. Good. Fine. Leave it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay. Okay. Now I think we're good to go. That's where I'm going to stop. Because we're already over time. Sorry, guys. Okay. We're over time. I made this for to go to an hour. So this has been the setup. We have set up, here's a recap, a summary. We purchased our genset, one of them, Class C. The reason I like the Class C is because the startup time is so fast and the output is so high. This one takes 8 minutes to start up. That's a lot of time without electricity when you are needing pumps and things to turn on because your core is exploding. So that's why I like that. And this is a DLC only. We purchased, nope. We got all of our pumps installed, the Class A's, low end, freight pumps installed, 2 turbines because the second one gives us an artificial boost to the city demand. It's 1 steam generator for the 1 loop that we got, the boron and 1 boron dosing pump, 2 chemical circulation pumps, 1 resistor bank because we're not going to ride them very often. I can save up some money before getting a second one, so I don't need a hot swap between the two, unlike the power transformer. We ride this constantly, and it'll wear out pretty fast, about as fast as the core. So we'll want to swap between those to do preventative maintenance. We purchased all the supplies and stuff that we needed. We need to throw away the empty containers, get some more fuel. Why does it say only one oil? Well, maybe that's what's left on the shelves, not including what's in our... Yeah. We started with the boric acid so that we could do our chemical startup. Fuel's on its way. Sodium hydroxide will be last, and then water for the cleaning. And we primed our primary pump so that it is ready to go as soon as we need it. We don't have to wait for all that water to move through, that hot water to move through. Our pressurizer, you'll notice we had on medium. It's at 60. The fill is perfect right where we want it. Now that it's up at temperature, we go low, and that's where we're going to leave it forever. That skips a step on our startup procedure. We got everything installed, set up. We primed this is an experiment. We're trying our steam gen at 38,000 liters. Since the secondary pump is already primed, we're taking that extra 12 that we would normally have and putting it here to give us 192. And yeah, everything else is all set and ready to go. The chemicals, we haven't done anything other than fill the boron reserve like we talked about. So there you go. Episode 1. Way longer than I meant for it to be. Maybe I'll chop it up into 2. Yeah, I'll probably chop it up into 2. And yeah, make an artificial ending and insert in the middle so that you guys don't have to sit through this. But anyway, here we are, season 2, new vacuum condenser system. We're currently on patch 20. I lost track. 203? 203? Is that what we're on? And yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. Leave any comments in the questions. Leave any questions in the comments. Join my Discord for notifications, one-on-one help, discussions about this stuff, and just fun off-topic discussions. Other games that I'm doing also. And yeah, I'm Leonidas. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you again soon.